Hi everyone, I'm just going to do a very quick demonstration of how a charity can actually prepare a forecast easily and reliably. And one of the biggest challenges with a forecast is being able to do the three-way aspects of it. That's the cash flow, the income and the expenditure, and the balance sheet. And unless you're really good with Excel and very methodical, you tend to find these things take a lot longer than you first thought, and they're easy to break and become corrupted. But what's worse is then if you change your mind on some of the assumptions, or potentially if you actually change what you want it to be showing you in terms of period or frequency and things like that, you might have to go right back to the beginning and start again. So whatever you do with forecasts, it's really important to plan. But we're just going to show you a tool that we use with charities to really help them prepare forecasts. Now, this allows me to create from all sorts of different cloud accounting packages, and if you are not on a cloud package, it's definitely worth a conversation. That will save you a lot of time, enable flexible working, and give the benefits of real-time information and a lot more. They've radically changed the way that accounting is done. If you are interested in that, give me a shout, because charities, like any other organisation, can work on cloud packages, and we can independently advise on the different ones. But I'm just going to go into a charity organisation that we've created. So if I search here, bring up the charity, there we are, Charity Demo Company. Now what I've done here is I've actually got a baseline forecast. And to put that data in, I've literally used a CSV file, an Excel file, taken the data from last year and loaded it in and created myself a baseline. And here at the click of a button, I can now see, for example, what the bank account looks like based on last year, or the income, or you can see the different categories of items from the financial statements in there. Now let's keep bank open. And down here, what we've now got is we've got all sorts of line entries that we can now edit and manipulate based on that upload. So we've built the template, so give us a shout and we can save you a lot of time with that. But for example, if I want to take the information regarding, we operate a cafe, so there's the cafe forecast. Then what I can do is I can, at the click of a button, go in and edit that. And here's the data that's been loaded through. Now, the great benefit of this system is if I want to start editing, first of all, I can just put that through, or I can select certain months. Let's click there, and I can just type in an amount and apply it, and you'll see it changes. But I could also, for example, select other months and start to say I want to decrease all of those by a set percentage. So decrease all of those by 50%. That's what COVID did to us. Apply, numbers go through. We can also go down and, for example, does it have VAT or not? But down here you can see the payment profile. So at the moment it's assuming it's a single payment. We can put a payment plan. So that's, for example, people might pay you a membership fee and pay you on a monthly basis. So you could put a payment profile in. So you record the sale, but then you have the cash coming in as it comes through. And I can also say, for example, that the cash comes in 30 days later or whatever. And I can basically save those changes. I'm not going to, because this is the demo company that I'm using. And that will make all the changes to the cash, to the income and expenditure, to the balance sheet, and get that right. So nice and easy to use. Now the other thing, that if I want to, I can create the baseline. So let's build a baseline which is based on COVID not having happened. That would have been really nice. But if I now go back to the charity demo, you can see here I've got a new entry which is post-COVID, and if I want to create that, all I do is go to my base one, click, quick duplicate, and it will create me another one, and then I can edit that and start putting assumptions in. So for example, I could consider the decreases in income, the cancellation of events, and so forth. And that's going to show me a comparison. Just very quickly going back into that baseline forecast again and back into the retail example. The other thing it will do is, maybe I don't want to type in the numbers and load it in. Maybe I want to do a formula. So maybe the cafe sales are based on number of people visiting, and so I enter the number of people visiting. Well, that's where these formulas come in. So I can actually build a formula in here, or I can just put in a growth rate. Assume that a new revenue stream for you is going to generate £5,000 of income per month, and it's going to grow at 10% per month or something like that. That's exactly what that's doing. So nice and simple. Now, once you've actually built the forecast, so let me just cancel that again, I can now go through, and I'm going to go to these boards, and I've created here for charity organisation. You can see here now the financial information being reported through, so side by sides, 2019, 2020, let's say. and I can drill down into that and see the individual line items that make things up. So nice and simple to use. If I want that to show other things, then I just add cards and I can build out all sorts of dashboards information. And these are quite fun because at the click of a button, I can work out what I want to show in there. Do I want to show actuals or forecasts? Do I want it as a graph or a table? And I can make this look exactly what I want. So this dashboard is helpful. And over here on the right, what I've actually done is, do you remember I had two forecasts, a baseline and then one impacted by COVID, which I prepared earlier. And here, side by side, I'm reporting the cash month on month compared to the prior year, and it's showing me what COVID has actually done to the organisation. Incredibly powerful because it helps me talk to stakeholders and say, look, as a result of the change, it's made the following impact. That might help with getting grants, that might help with getting loans and so forth. But also it enables you to work through with your stakeholders and then start to work on mitigation plans. So hopefully that's helpful, but that's how we're working with charities to quickly create proper forecasts so it doesn't encumber the business, but it actually helps them make their decisions quickly and helps them survive through the current economic climate. Thank you very much.